It's the last lesson of this week. We are going to read a story and then I have another new phoneme for you. Say the sounds from our sound wall. Say the sounds for each letter. Try to say them before I do. G, N, D, S, M, O, K, E, F, A, R, P, I, T. Say the letter names. G, N, D, S, M, H, O, C, E, F, A, R, P, I, T. In our last lesson, we learnt a brand new tricky word, was. Let's read the sentence. I was sad. Remember, we use the word was to say that something has happened in the past. Read your tricky words. Say your vowel sounds. A, E, I, O. Story time. This story is called Snack, and you can see a picture of Nan and Sam on the front, and maybe you can see the food they've got there. This book has been written by myself and illustrated by Joan Gilmore. We will have a look at this page together later. Snack. Sam is at Nan's. He nags Nan to get a snack. Nan gets the eggs. The pot is hot. She drops the eggs in the pot. Crack the egg. Sam dips in the egg. Dip, dip, dip. It is hot. Nan fed Sam his eggs. Here are some questions about the story. The first question, with the number 1, is, where is Sam? The second question is, what does he want? The third question is, why does Nan have to feed him? And the fourth question, how do you like your eggs? Hopefully you answered those questions out loud. Let's have a look in the book to find the answers. Where is Sam? Well, if we go back here, the answer is on this page. Sam is at Nan's. And you can see there's Nan's house and they're in a beautiful garden. The second question said, what does he want? I hope he said he wanted a snack, because if we come back to this page, it says that he nags Nan to get a snack. That's what he wants. Nags means he's pestering, he's asking over and over again. And the third question was, why does Nan have to feed him? You can see Nan's feeding him. What happened? I hope you said that he found it too hot, so he needed some help. And that's the end of our story today. Now let's read the story together. I will help you where there are sounds we have not learnt yet. Snack. Before we read the story, I want you to say your sounds. And we'll stop there because we haven't learnt the last two yet. Now let's blend some of those sounds together to read words. Sam. The next one, Nan. You try the rest on your own. Now have a look at this word. It says eggs. Eggs. If you look closely, the two G's are in one box. They're making one sound, eggs. Okay, read the last one. Now practice your tricky words. And finally, let's read the title together. Snack. Snack. You can read the first page. Put it together smoothly. It says Sam is at Nan's. The next page. I'll help you with the last word, snack. Let's put it together smoothly. He nags Nan to get a snack. Have a look closely. All the names begin with capital letters. So do the beginnings of the sentences. Keep going, blending those sounds to read words. Eggs. Remember, the two G's make one G sound. Nan gets the eggs. Over to the next page. Now read it fluently. You can see that the pot is hot with all those bubbles coming out. We'll read this page together. She drops the eggs in the pot. Now we'll put it together smoothly. She drops the eggs in the pot. Over on the next page, I'll read the first word. Crack. Your turn. Now put it together smoothly. Crack the egg. You can read these 2 pages. Now read down the bottom. And put the 2 sentences together. Over to the next page. Read that sentence fluently. Now look at the end of that sentence. That is not a full stop or a question mark. It is called an exclamation mark. And reading the last sentence. We'll both read it together fluently. Nan fed Sam his eggs. Now have a look closely at the end of that sentence. There's a full stop on that page, and on the other page sentences end with question marks. 3 different ways to end a sentence. All sentences begin with capital letters. In the story we just read, most of the sentences ended with full stops. Sentences that were asking questions ended with a question mark. We saw these on the last page. And the new punctuation mark we learnt today is called an exclamation mark. You can see it here after the word help. We use an exclamation mark when we are expressing ourselves strongly. We wouldn't just say help. Like a normal sentence, we would use expression help. Well, in the story, Sam's eggs were hot and it must have burnt him, and he said, "It is hot." Because it uses expression, we can end the sentence with an exclamation mark. I have a brand new phoneme for you today. It is k. Say k. You might recognize our new sound k because we have already learnt a different way for the sound k to be represented. It was represented by this poster, k for cap and k for kite. They both make the same sound. It's time to learn to make the k sound. The k sound we need to think about because it's a little more difficult to make. Our tongue has a very important position to be in. We need to make sure that the tip of our tongue is behind our bottom teeth. But the back part of our tongue, so the part that's way back near our throat, it actually needs to rise up high and it wants to touch the top of our mouth way back here, all the way back there. So the back of our tongue's high, the front of our tongue is low behind our front teeth. Try it. And then we are going to breathe in some air and let a puff of air out. This is another silent letter. We don't use our voice. We just want to let the air out with our tongue in the correct position. So get your tongue in the right position so it's down at the front and up high at the back. Breathe in and say k, k, k. As we make the k sound, we can actually feel the back of our tongue. It starts at the top. We can feel it lower down as we let that sound go. But our front part of the tongue stays in the same place. K, k, k. You might need to go and have a look in the mirror and check the position of your tongue, because if it's in the wrong spot, you could make the wrong sound. Watch. If I put my tongue up the top, t, it changes the sound to t, and that's not our sound today. We want to make the sound k, so make sure your tongue is in the correct position. Our new phoneme k is the first sound we hear in kite, koala, kangaroo, and kick. Our new phoneme k is represented by the letter K, and this is what the letter K looks like. Say K. Listen for our new sound K represented by the letter K and point to where you heard it. The first word is kite. K, I, T. Point to the phoneme dot where you heard the K sound. It was the first dot. Segment the sounds in the word king and point to the place where K belongs. K, I, ng. In the first place again. Segment the phonemes in the word key and point to the position for K. The next word is kid. Where is K in the word kiss? Let's segment the phonemes in the word kettle and listen for the position of K. K, e, t, oo. Where did you hear K? In the beginning again. Try this 4-phoneme word on your own. Kiwi. Did you notice that the K sound represented by the letter K was in the first box for all of those words? We never use the letter K in the last box to represent the sound K. Now we are going to blend sounds to read words the fast way, and they all begin with our new letter K. Ready? Kid. Do the rest on your own. Kip means to have a little nap. So if I were to have a kip, it would mean that I was having a little sleep. Our new phoneme K is represented by the letter K. To write the letter K, we start at the very top where the starting star is. Place our pencil there and do one straight line.
Hi, are you interested to see what happens next? If you have a child going into kindergarten, you can watch the full video by purchasing our Aussie Readers Kindergarten Literacy Program over on our website. Link in the bio. See you guys over there. Bye!